Hello there, this is Karen the Forest Empress, and I am here with your weekly tarot reading, and this is for the week of April 10th, 2017. And we do have a couple things going on astrologically. We have Mercury in retrograde, Saturn is in retrograde, and Venus is still in retrograde. It will be coming out of retrograde soon this weekend, so that's actually something to look forward to. So if it seems like things have been cloudy or you maybe have been confused about like a love interest or having issues in your relationship, there might be some clarity that will come about once Venus goes direct this weekend. For the reading, this is actually the first video that I'm doing. I have been reading tarot for a while and have been acting as a mystic for quite some time, but I'm a Pisces, and so I get kind of camera shy, and so I apologize in advance if I seem kind of awkward. This is my first attempt at doing this. I also, at the end of the reading, I pulled a witch's rune, and I will show it to you at the end and explain what it is and how it relates to the rest of the reading. So for Monday, April 10th, what we have actually is the Hermit in reverse. And, the Hermit could mean that you might need to take a little break from, and actually when we look at the rest of the spread, you'll see that it does seem like a lot of you have been working really hard on something, and there's actually a lot of positive energy for whatever you're working on to become very fruitful, but there might be a couple of just small hiccups, but it's nothing that you can't overcome. And the Hermit just being here in reverse first on Monday, I'm already kind of feeling this card on Monday. It does mean that you could be feeling a little bit impatient about something. You could feel like everything that you've been working towards you're not seeing the fruits of your labor as much as you would like, but it is a reminder that, that you shouldn't really disregard advice from older folks or people maybe in the field that you're in, or whatever this is in regards to. Try to listen to other people's advice, because you never know where it actually might resonate with you. And even if you think you know it all, and I know that I'm guilty of that too, there could be something that could really, incite some kind of an awakening, or at least like a revelation within you, where maybe you didn't expect to learn so much from this person, but maybe they're showing that they actually have some pretty valuable advice to give, and so it would definitely be worth listening to. On Tuesday, we actually have an excellent card. It is, in my opinion, the best card for wealth in the tarot deck, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. And so I would actually be on the lookout for opportunities to create more wealth. If not, you might be receiving some wealth from somewhere that you didn't expect, or maybe this is actually showing that, the hard work that you've been doing, you are starting to see things come to fruition, and maybe you are starting to see a financial return from, whatever it is you're putting out there into the world. So Tuesday is actually looking like it's going to be a really good day. And something else about this 10 of Pentacles is it also can represent like a legacy, and things, coming from your family. So, you could check out your astrology and see if you have anything going on in your 8th house, and that would actually indicate that, maybe you could get an inheritance, or some money could be coming in from a family member. And so definitely keep your options open and keep your eyes open, because you never know what might pop up on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we actually have a beautiful card. We have the High Priestess. On Wednesday, I would definitely be listening to your intuition. I would, definitely pay attention to all those little thoughts in your head, or if you have a sinking feeling in your stomach or something like that. This also can be a card of secrets being revealed, secrets being kept. What we do have on Thursday, though, actually kind of coincides with the High Priestess. We do have the Judgment card coming up on Thursday. So if this is in regards to a secret, on Thursday, there might actually be, it might come out. If you wanted to, sometimes the truth actually feels really good and can set you free. So definitely, Definitely think about these two cards on Wednesday and Thursday. Or, if you're entangled in like a lawsuit or something right now, or you're trying to get an insurance payout or something like that, that could also be relating to the Ten of Pentacles on Tuesday. All these things could be going on this week, but the Judgment could be, if you're waiting to hear from a lawsuit or something like that, you could actually find out about it on Thursday. If you're not, it could be that there could be some kind of judgment in some other part of your life. This is upright, so I would consider it to be more of a positive thing. Even if it may not seem positive right away, it could actually end up being something that is positive, even if it seems at the time like, oh, this secret came out and I didn't really want it to. But sometimes things like that have a way of just really setting you free. So. Yeah, and it seems like everybody on in the Rider-Waite Tarot seems to be rejoicing in the fact that this judgment is happening. So whatever is coming out could actually be something that is very beneficial to everyone. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we have another beautiful major arcana. In fact, this reading is just chock full of major arcana. We have Monday, the Hermit. We have Wednesday, the High Priestess. We have Thursday, Judgment. And we have Friday, the Star. And Friday would be really your time to shine. I would do something nice for yourself, go out and have some fun, and really just, if you have the opportunity to be the center of attention, allow yourself to be the center of attention. I know personally as a Pisces, it's hard for us to be in the center of attention because we always want to say, oh, well, look at this person has accomplished this, but it's like Pisces are actually very driven, accomplished people who do very well in life and are very actually, good at what they do. And so if you have the opportunity to receive a compliment or just kind of in some other way shine, just let it happen and embrace it, because it really could be something very beautiful. And, people could be just taking notice of you, and maybe you thought you were invisible to someone. If you're looking at this reading in regards to like a relationship, it could mean that, maybe someone didn't notice you before, and maybe they're starting to notice you and see you for all the, wonderful things you have to offer. And just take it all in, because I can guarantee you that you definitely deserve it. Now on Saturday, and I actually might look this up a little bit, but we do have the, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And so, when it's upright, the Eight of Pentacles would be referring to someone very diligently working at the tasks at hand and, working very hard, keeping your nose to the grindstone. But when it's in reverse, we kind of want to look at it in a little bit of a different light. And let me just get this ready just in case. So you have all these cards, these major arcana that are saying that, you will probably get noticed this week about something. And then this card is actually saying that perhaps, if you didn't get the accolades that you felt you deserved on Saturday, you might be feeling a little bad about it. Or maybe if you did accept those accolades, maybe you feel a little guilty about that, which is crazy, because you should just be accepting it head on and just loving every second of it. But, in the event of that, you could just be maybe a little irritated if things aren't moving as quickly as you thought they would be. If you're working really, really hard and not seeing things coming to fruition, there could be maybe just a little bit of frustration about that on Saturday. I would also just kind of, be aware of how, if you're looking at this as a career reading or a job reading, just kind of show your worth at your job, because, you can get very comfortable in a position where you, might slack off a little bit, or maybe say like, oh, well, I've been here a long time, I don't have to do those menial tasks, or, just various things that can come up. But just, just, it seems like you're a very hard worker, and I would just continue to do that, because there could be something at your job where, maybe they're looking to lay people off or something like that. And you definitely want to put your best foot forward and embody as much of, the Star card that you can, because you don't want to be considered as someone who maybe could be let go. And that's just sometimes this card can mean that. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, but it's just there seems to be a lot of things here where we're like looking at our own self-worth and looking at our worth, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's in a job or just like in your everyday life. And maybe you're feeling like you don't have, maybe you're feeling a loss of that self-worth on Saturday, and just the, you know, all these other cards that we've just looked at that are upright, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Judgment, and the Star, all of those are saying that you absolutely deserve the best, and you need to have more self-worth, and that's something that I need to do too. I always tell myself that all the time, and you know, whenever I get readings from people, they always say that I need to do that. And so you know, I could be needing to take my own advice in this case too, but I think that a lot of people could benefit from just having more self-worth and just boosting your self-esteem. So if on Saturday, if there's a way for you to boost your self-esteem in some way, like to take some time for yourself, if you're able to, like, you know, go get a massage, or even maybe have your spouse massage you, or even just take a nice bath. That's something I really like doing. If you have a lot of water in your chart, you probably need to, you know, spend a certain amount of time in water to kind of replenish yourself. So just embrace that mermaid attitude, and you know, just lie in a tub of water and just relax and listen to some meditation music, or just, you know, just sit in a chair and meditate, take a nap, do whatever you need to do to make yourself realize the importance that you have in the world and to the people around you. And if you feel like you're lacking in self-worth on Saturday, just really take a step back and give that time for yourself, because I really think you'll benefit from it. And on Sunday, we actually have the 5 of Wands, and I'll hold it up for you. And, you know, saying that it looks like we're back to hard work on Sunday. So if you did get a chance to relax on Saturday, it looks like you're going to be rested up and ready to continue going on Sunday. And you might need to actually collaborate with people, or you might have to work with some people. But the outcome is good, because, you know, everybody is working together for a common goal. Everybody is, it looks like a couple of these people might be a little frustrated, but, you know, when you have a group environment, that's almost inevitable, I think. So, just kind of keep your head about yourself if you do have any difficult people that you have to work with on Sunday. But I would actually just say to take this weekend to just relax and enjoy yourself, and, you know, get to know you and spend some time with you, because I can guarantee you that you're an awesome, incredible person and deserves every second of the relaxation that you are going to hopefully give yourself this weekend. So that's the weekly reading. This is a general reading. If you like this, I'm hoping to maybe do like readings based on signs. There's a lot of, you know, choices out there for you in terms of astrology and tarot videos, and I know because I enjoy them myself, and I'm a huge fan of a lot of the people who do this. But yeah, so anyway, let's do the Witch's Rune. The Witch's Rune that we pulled for this week is actually the waves, which is interesting because we did, you know, talk a little bit about, you know, spending some time in water if you're able to, relaxing, you know, taking a chance to, you know, recharge your emotional batteries, which everybody needs. I know a lot of people sometimes think that they don't need it. I try to resist it as much as I can, but when it comes down to it, I'm always glad that I, you know, took the time to, you know, just kind of, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of a good term for this, but like just recharge your emotional batteries, I guess. So yeah, so this rune actually does have a lot to do with like the individual person. So, I would just maybe reflect on how, like, you know, just if you're meditating, just like picture a wave, think about like what a wave represents to you. Some people might see a wave as something that's really calming and relaxing, whereas other people might see a wave as like a tsunami or something that could really just shake up your foundation. But it really just depends on your perspective. And even those tsunamis that go through and destroy things and shake everything up, there is kind of a calm after that where, things kind of go silent, and then, from that point on, there's always a way to kind of pick up the pieces and go from there. So, yeah, so this was my reading. Good luck, everybody. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and you may be seeing more of me in the future. So thank you for watching.